Labour Party faction, led by Senator Nnauwa Usman, has declared that the recent viral photograph of suspended former National Chairman Julius Abure and the company of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has confirmed long-standing suspicions about Abure's allegiance. In a statement issued in Abuja last Sunday, Ken Asogwa, Senior Special Advisor to the acting National Chairman, said the image was proof that Abure had chosen to align himself with political forces opposed to the party's values and progress. Asogwa accused Abure of betraying the party's mission by fraternizing with political actors responsible for what he called the systemic collapse the Labour Party is working to overcome. Well, right now we are being joined here on Newsday for a quick catch-up of events in the Labour Party by National Secretary Nwauwa Nnawuihe. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday.
Thank you, and thank you, viewers.
So what do you make of Julius Abure's visit to Nyesom Wike? Does it signal a shift in Labour Party's stance or alliance?
Well, I'm not surprised with the visit because we have long anticipated it and we have been expecting it, and it just confirmed what we have already known. The truth remains that Julius Abure is no longer the chairman of Labour Party. Yes, he's a free Nigerian, and maybe many Nigerians are not aware that he's facing a trial now in the court over forgery, perjury, and other vices. So probably he's seeking out for help from his masters. He has been serving all this while. So that's what I make out of it. So I'm not surprised. And many Labour Party chieftains are not surprised also.
And what immediate steps will your faction or even the party be taking to address these concerns that have been raised from this dubious meeting of minds in order to reassure party members about the party's actual direction?
Yeah, the point is this. There is no multiple factions in Labour Party. There is only one Labour Party as it stands now, because the regulators, the INEC, made it clear that Abure tenure is over. And the Supreme Court justified the position of INEC. That's one thing you will know. So there's no factions. And as regards to Abure visiting FCT minister, it doesn't change anything. He's like any other party member. He's no longer the party chairman. Whatever he's doing is on his own. It's something we have known already. His betrayal is not new to us. So there's no special attention to be given to his behavior. It's what we have already known. And maybe let me let you know that the party NEC is working seriously to put things in order. And I can tell you with certainty, in a very short period, every doubt about Labour Party will be cleared and things will move very well, as you will anticipate it to be.
Now, you say he's no longer the national chairman, but at least he's still a member of the Labour Party, to the best of our knowledge. So what will, what fallout, what will be the fallout of his visit to Nyesom Wike? Will he be sanctioned, or will the party let it slide?
Yeah, the point is this. Definitely the party will take decision, but I cannot preempt the decision of the Labour Party leaders what it will be, because definitely we'll come together to decide what will happen or the next line of action to take. So I'm not going to preempt until the leadership comes together and look into the matter. Like you said, he's still a party member. So we're going to investigate to find out why he made that visit. That visit is not an official visit. He visited the FCT minister in his house, not in his office. So definitely their discussion cannot be official discussion. But yet, I will not preempt the decision of the leadership of the Labour Party. But definitely, the leadership of the Labour Party will discuss, and the right decision will be taken over the matter. But I cannot preempt the decision.
And as a result of this meeting, do you foresee any new alliances or realignments reemerging within the Labour Party as a result of this meeting?
No, Labour Party, Labour Party is the only institutional political party in Nigeria. That's the only ideological political party in Nigeria. So when you talk about aligning or realigning, in Labour Party, we have our own identity. We are not looking for extra identity. But if there will be need for an alliance to save Nigeria, because in our national anthem is that we have decided to save Nigeria. So if the need arises that we have to align with whosoever to save Nigeria, definitely the leadership of the Labour Party will consider it. But we have to know that we are the only ideological political party in Nigeria, and our foundation is rooted on that ideology.
Now, you said there's no faction in the Labour Party, but of course we know that the Abure faction and the Lamidi faction have asked Peter Obi to resign. I think they gave him between 24 hours to 48 hours, just earlier this month. So I'm wondering what has been done, to reconcile the internal differences and how this could affect your party in 2027.
I still maintain there is only one Labour Party in Nigeria. You see, last year, Abure took the National Transition Committee to court with INEC and NLC. Though he later withdrew the matter when he realized that outcome would not favor him. But in that particular suit, INEC sworn oath cataloging how Abure came from NLC Political Commission to become Labour Party chairman, and how his tenure expired, notwithstanding all the extensions. Abure went to court under Justice Nwauwa. Cunningly deceived Justice Nwauwa to declare him the leadership of the leader of political party, which Senator Nenadi and INEC went to appeal court to challenge. And the matter got to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court made it clear that there's no way the court can decide who is the leadership of a political party, and thereby affirming the position of INEC that Abure's tenure has expired. So after expiration, how can you still be calling him a faction? And when you talk about Apapa, will Apapa remain deputy chairman of Labour Party forever? No, all these people you are referring to, their tenures are over. It's easy for somebody to protest, to say he doesn't accept this, he doesn't accept, but that doesn't change the situation. When you come up to say, as long as you are consigned, this things cannot happen. What of when you are not consigned? The majorities are not consigned with you, and the majority is prevailing. So check out the records. Abure, freedom of speech made it Abure can go on air to say whatever he likes. But when you check the records, the institution that is supervising the political party took the matter to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court affirmed it, that the tenure is over, that INEC is right. So I can still be calling him a faction. So when you say faction, no, he's not a faction. I agree he's a member of Labour Party. So and when you talk about him issuing P2B 48 hours to do this and to do that, 48 hours is over, and nothing happened. Don't expect P2B to respond to such comment. There are many people in Nigeria, even in APC, that are feeding today by calling P2B names. If they stop calling P2B names, there will be no justification for their employment. So Abure would definitely say something to earn pay from his master. So when you say, I give P2B 48 hours or he will do this, do that, you only justify his means of livelihood. He doesn't visit court. So what do you expect?
Fair enough, fair enough. What is your message to Labour Party members across the country who are increasingly concerned by the events that are unfolding in the party, disillusioned by this internal wrangling? What do you have to say to them?
What I will say to Labour Party members across Nigeria and all the people that love this country, I'm reminding them, using this opportunity to remind them about our national anthem. We have decided to form a party. We have decided on Labour Party. We have decided to save Nigeria. There's no going back. There's no going back. When we made this decision, we knew very well there would be obstacles. There will be roadblocks. We anticipated it, but we say we are not going to back down. We don't have any other country. That is the truth. So we are not going to back down, notwithstanding the distractions. I'm also inviting you to join Labour Party. We have to save this country. This is the only ideological political party in Nigeria. And is that ideology, social justice, equal opportunity, that is the only solution that can guarantee a better Nigeria. So I'm telling all my members across the country to stay fast. Labour Party will bounce back because we are rooted in our belief. This is the only institutional political party. We depend on NLC all over the country. You know very well there's no compound, there's no village, there's no ward. You go all over Nigeria, you wouldn't see members of NLC. So we're all over the places. And this time around, we have to save this country. There will be no going back. Thank you.
Now, the Labour Party says Abure's visit to Nyesom Wike confirms doubt about his actual political allegiance. But considering his influence within the Labour Party, are you worried that there might be a large number of your party members whose loyalty and allegiance to the Labour Party should also be probed?
Yes, somehow, but that wouldn't be an issue because all we need to do is to inform our people properly well. Yes, there are many people that are being misled, believing that Abure is still the chairman or INEC is working with the chairman. When INEC refused to invite him during the last quarterly meeting, people were surprised. I say, the leadership of Labour Party, we are not surprised because we know that there's no way INEC will invite him because that will amount to INEC leaking back their speech, which is not possible. So when you now talk about, yeah, many people might definitely be misled. It's a common thing. But I know that we are doing much now to put the information straight. I'm not going to tell the people out there our plans, our strategy, but I can tell you, we are working seriously over it to educate our people, to enlighten our people, to make our people to realize the reality and the truth. That Abure is no longer the chairman, and those who are following Abure will be misled. So Abure visiting FCT minister, we are not surprised. You see, that's why, have you asked yourself, why is it that we are hell-bent on that Abure will not continue? We have known all this while. His visit only confirmed what we have already known. He went to his house. This is not the first time. The only thing is that this is the first time the pictures, the informations are all over the places. But this is not the first time. We have always known. Only to have not been taking his pictures. And that's the only thing, but we have always known. So, but I'm not going to tell the world right here the next step we are going to take. But definitely something will be done. But we're not going to act the way they are acting. We are not desperate. Let me tell you something. We are more interested in saving Nigeria than sanctioning Abure. Let that one be clear. The Labour Party leadership are more interested in saving this country than sanctioning Abure. But definitely, something will be done so that people will not follow that line of thought or line of action.
And lastly, before we let you go, what mechanisms can be put in place in order to prevent any kind of similar controversies of association or actions that could undermine the party's united stance and stability in the future?
Yeah, definitely that's part of the things we are doing. Educating our people, making them to realize the mandate, the vision, the goal of the party. You see, we are practicing democracy. To a large extent, you can't stop people from association. People can move from one party to another. You cannot stop that 100%, but the much you can do is to educate your people. When you educate your followers, your children, those who heed to your advice, they will benefit from it. Those that decide to go astray, there's little or nothing you can do them. But definitely, we are going to embark on sensitization, educating our people, reminding them they need to close ranks. They need to work together. They need to fix this country. Because if you refuse to fix this country, not only that we are going to suffer, our children will suffer and our grandchildren will suffer. And that is the truth. And it will be shameful that our parents suffered one thing, we suffer the same thing, and our children will also suffer the same thing. Then there's no wisdom in us. So definitely we are going to educate our people. But the mode of educating our people will be secret. That's the advantage we have. If we let people know when we educate our people how we're going to educate our people, then they can derail us. So we're not going to tell the world what we're going to do, but definitely we're going to do something. We're not going to back down. We're not going to look back. We must forge ahead. We are going to do something. And definitely, you will be seeing it as it will be manifesting. It will be seeing it as it will be manifesting. I'm quite sure that before now, you are not aware that legally, genuinely, constitutionally, Abure is no longer the Labour Party chairman. It doesn't matter his romance with APC. You might not know, but I'm telling you, and if you doubt me, I can forward you documents, verifiable, you can verify, documents to prove that Abure is no longer the party chairman. His tenure expired last year constitutionally. And Supreme Court confirmed it this year. That is the truth.
Nwauwa Nnawuihe, National Secretary, Labour Party, thank you so much for joining us on Newsday.